Welcome back, my dear friends, and thank you for being here today. I'm genuinely excited that you've chosen to spend your time with me, because the story we're about to explore will completely change how you look at everyday coins. In your pocket, in a drawer, or tucked away in an old jar, there may be a small, ordinary-looking piece of metal that carries a story so extraordinary it sounds almost unbelievable. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the Liberty One Liberty Quarter Dollar 1996 PUSA coin, a coin with a face value of just 25 cents, yet one that has been discussed in collector conversations with a staggering potential worth of $800,000 million. That dramatic difference between face value and potential worth is not a myth born from imagination alone, but a reflection of how rarity, errors, minting mistakes, and human fascination can transform the simplest object into something priceless. At first glance, the 1996 Liberty Quarter Dollar looks exactly like any other quarter you've seen countless times. George Washington's familiar portrait faces one side, dignified and calm, while the reverse displays the classic eagle design used on quarters of that era. Millions of these coins were produced and released into circulation. They were used to buy snacks, pay parking meters, ride buses, and disappear into everyday life. Most people never pause to look at them closely. And yet, hidden among those millions are rare possibilities that make collectors' hearts race. To understand how a quarter from 1996 could be associated with such an enormous value, we must first understand how coins are created and why perfection is never guaranteed, even in a highly controlled environment like the United States Mint. The Philadelphia Mint, identified by the P Mint mark, was operating at massive capacity during the mid-1990s. The demand for circulating coinage was high, and presses ran relentlessly, striking coin after coin at incredible speeds. While the goal was uniformity, speed and volume inevitably create opportunities for mistakes. Every quarter begins its life as a blank metal disc known as a planchet. These planchets are made from a copper core clad in layers of nickel. The metal is rolled into sheets, punched into round blanks, cleaned, and prepared for striking. At every step of this process, something can go wrong. A planchet may be improperly mixed, resulting in unusual coloration or weight. It may be too thin or too thick, or it may have cracks, laminations, or internal flaws invisible to the naked eye. When a flawed planchet enters the coining press, the error becomes immortalized in metal. A 1996 Liberty Quarter Dollar struck on a defective planchet might weigh more or less than normal, feel different in the hand, or display strange textures. Some planchets experience lamination